YouTube? Real Mud Dog here, bringing you another video on the 2018 Polaris Sportsman 850. Today's video, the Polaris has a problem. First problem I ran into on the Sportsman. So we're going to get into that, but first, I'm going to put in a couple clips of some videos of me racing this thing up some ski slopes in this thing called Appalachian Moto Jam in the quad class. And you can see me smoking some 1000s. All right, so enjoy.
Yeah, boy.
You guys enjoyed those little clips there, having some fun. It's the second time I've taken home gold in this event, and the little 850 always seems to pull through, man. It's fast. Great quad. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing you might notice is these tires that I have on here. Those aren't the original tires on the 2018. No, these are the original tires off of a 2015 Sportsman 850. The reason why I have them on there is because I just picked up these rims and tires, a set of 4, you know, a guy who took them off his 850 a couple years ago. The tires are used, they're kind of shot, but he took them off his 850, and I wanted an extra set of rims. So I got the tires with the rims. The guy didn't want to separate them, so whatever, I had to buy both. I got them for cheap anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I have the original rims and tires off this in my side shed over there. I had gashed a hole in one side. I patched it. They work fine. I'm going to use them as a backup set, whatever. And I'm going to take these tires off these rims that I got, and I'm going to put new tires on it. Probably going to go at least 27s on it. And also, these tires are Maxxis. They came stock in the 2015s. They're the same measurement as the stock tires in the 18s. 26 inches, right? These are like 1.25 inches bigger than the tires that came on the quad. So I don't know why they did it, but the 2015 Sportsman 850 tires are 1.5 inches tall, 1.25 inches taller than the 2018s, but they both read 26 inches. So and these lugs are used down. These tires are worn down. So brand new, they were a lot bigger than the stock tires that came on this quad. Now I have these on because first of all, I wanted to test fit and make sure everything fit okay. It was the same backspace and the offset and the rim and everything. So, but they're great. They work fine. So the rims are no issues. The tires are shot. I'm probably going to swap back over to the to my other stock ones if I go riding sometime soon. But these do give you like 1.25 inches more ground clearance, and they're the same factory size. So I don't know what happened with the tires that are on the 850 that came on it, why they're so small, but who knows. These are a lot bigger, a lot more ground clearance for the woods. I think this thing came with 11.5 inches of ground clearance stock. Now with the additional inch, I should be up to 12.5 inches, and these are a stock tire that came on the Sportsman 850. So that's a good thing. So all right, the Polaris has a problem with it, and we're gonna go into that right now. The problem is in the steering stem, and see, all right, so see if we can get in here. See this here, see this right here? This is the steering stem, the steering shaft, whatever the hell you want to call it. All right, it runs down here. Sorry, I'm trying to film this on my iPhone. It runs right here. Oh, come on, light. See where those bolts are in that plate? The steering shaft runs through that, and it bolts to the front diff. That plate is, the steering shaft is going to the front diff. Okay, and those bolts, there's one right there where I'm pointing with the light, and one over there. They hold this plate down that holds the steering shaft in there, I guess. And I'm assuming there's some sort of bearing or bushing inside where the steering shaft goes into the front diff. Okay, so either that bearing or bushing is shot, because I can take my handlebars, sorry about that, I can take my handlebars and literally move my whole steering shaft up and down. And if I had a camera underneath there right now, you would see the shaft literally moving in and out of that front diff. So that means a bearing or bushing, hear that? Either a bearing or bushing in there has got to be shot, because it wasn't doing this when I got it. I got about 80, I don't know, maybe 90 miles on it now. Probably about 13 hours or so. And that shaft is now, my best guess is pulling out of that that diff down there, because those screws, those bolts, and that plate is tight to that diff. So that means whatever is inside where the shaft goes in, either a bearing or bushing, is already shot. Because like I said, like I just showed you, you can hear it moving. I can lift up and down my whole steering shaft. And I obviously don't have a camera to put underneath and show you, but that's what's going on with the thing. I haven't brought it to the dealer yet, haven't had any time. I noticed it happening when I was racing a couple weekends ago. So it became very, like, you know, very pronounced. That's when I said, whoa, something's wrong here. I can feel my whole handlebars moving when I'm going over bumps and shit. I was riding through the woods a little bit, and I can feel everything moving. So it's definitely loose. There is a problem. It's the first problem I'm having with it. And, you know, it's the name of the game, you know? You ride and shit breaks sometimes. Who knows? Maybe it was a factory defect, bearing or bushing. Who the hell knows, you know? It is what it is. And, you know, we'll go from there. I'll make another video when I get back from the dealer, whenever I drop it off. You know, saying what happened, whatever, how the fix was. And also, when I took my left rear tire off, I don't know if they over torqued the nuts, the lug nuts, stock from the factory, and stretched the studs, but I need 4 new studs and 4 new lug nuts on my left rear tire. And this is the first time me taking it off, and it was fucked. So it's not like I put it back on and cross-threaded it or whatever. They wouldn't come off. I had my impact gun on there, and it was, you know, it was impacting all the way out. You know, it just should break it and then screw off smoothly, and it was just fighting it the whole way out. So I think what happened was, I don't know, maybe the threads got stretched when they over torqued it when they put the tire on originally. I have no idea, but either way, I need new studs and lug nuts for that left rear tire, and it's only that one. So I don't know what the hell happened. But besides that, 0 complaints, running great, boatloads of power, had so much fun racing it, and right now I'm still in love with it. Unfortunately for my buddy Tim, he had a 2000. This is the backstory on it. He had a 2017 XP1000, snapping axles left and right, nothing but problems with it. Like, just kept running problem after problem after problem. So a couple of months ago, he said, "Screw it. I'm going to trade it in. I'm going to get a 2018. They fixed some of the problems with it, you know, on the 2018. And it had some revised stuff, revised axles, revised front diff, whole bunch of stuff. So he gets the 2018. He doesn't even have 4 hours on it. Power steering shot. It doesn't. The electric power steering is not functioning. I mean, I don't know what's going on with it. The 1000 XP, he's just having really bad luck. And it's just one thing after another. He's getting his quad back today. He dropped it off a week ago. So, yeah, 4 hours and the power steering stopped. So, you know, luckily on this thing, I don't have the power steering. In my opinion, you don't really need it. It's a nice comfort, but hell no. I don't want to spend the extra money on the SP to get it. If you want it, that's great. It does make your life a lot easier. It is very nice. You don't get arm pump. You can ride for a long time without getting fatigued. But me personally, it doesn't bother me. And like I said in my original video, it's not worth the money for me. And the rims and tires, you know, yeah, the stock tires that come on this thing are beat. they're like one ply. You run over a tack and you're gonna get a flat. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta upgrade the tires either way. But the rims, as far as the rims, you're gonna get, if you're riding, you're gonna, like where I live in northern New Jersey, you're gonna get it smashed up on rocks and stumps and this, that, the other thing. So why even buy the expensive rims? Because they're gonna get blown apart. So I got these used ones. They work great. I have 2 sets now. I'm good to go. And why spend the extra money on the SP just for the paint, power steering, and rims and tires? It's not worth $2,000 in my opinion. But so, all right, I'm gonna cap the video here. I'm gonna be bringing some videos on the FZ10. I'm doing some work on that. So I'll be posting some more videos on the FZ10 shortly. Hopefully, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But you know, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy.